Well, friends, do you feel that the landscape changed tonight? I don't think it did. All right, everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Variety Nerd, and today we're gathered here to watch our stories. We are back for this week. We'll be off next week, and then we'll be back the following week. So just as a little bit of housekeeping right there, we're fresh off of Saturday night's main event, which, to be honest, I've kind of just been a little tuned out over the last week, because sometimes you just need a break from everything. You just do. But we have a new World Heavyweight Champion, and that is one CM Punk, of course, over on SmackDown. Jade Cargill, also brand new WWE Women's Champion as well, but that'll be for the Friday night stories. I'm still processing that match with Punk and Jay. The vibes were off to me, I'll just say that. But yeah, these Saturday night main event shows, I don't know what's going on with these shows, to be honest. I don't know what to expect here tonight, other than we got some matches on the docket and a brand new World Heavyweight Champion, and probably more Vision shenanigans. So, as per usual, grab your snacks, grab your choice of beverage, get comfy and cozy. I know I say it a lot, but make sure that you're taking care of yourselves, make sure that you're taking care of your mental health, but also make sure that you're looking out for each other. Times are tough for a lot of people right now, and I don't know, it's just everything feels really heavy right now. I don't know how else to word it. I mean, I know what it's like to not know, like, when your next paycheck is coming, or how am I going to pay for groceries. It's not a fun situation to be in. So, just look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and just be kind to each other, be good noodles, as we always say around here. Look out for your friends, your family, loved ones, your community, and make sure that you're giving yourself some grace too. Again, times are tough, and we're all just trying to do the best that we can in our own situations. So on that note, let's go ahead and jump right into our stories, people. Alrighty, people, we've got CM Punk out here with the World Heavyweight Championship. Deserved and earned. That is the sweet spot, like we always say around here. CM Punk and I, we're on the same wavelength there. Deserved and earned. Alright, CM Punk thanked AJ. He mentioned Larry. We gotta thank Larry too, Punk. Come on. I feel like he was kind of de facto thanked, but still. Okay, he's thanking all of us. Okay, but maybe not everybody in the crowd's a CM Punk fan. Okay, I guess I deserve it? I mean, I literally sit on my couch every week and laugh at everything. This man's about to get interrupted, isn't he? He's thanking Jey Uso, but listen to that crowd reaction, very mixed. We've been pointing this out for weeks now. I mean, that's exactly what he's doing. He came back, he became the champion, and he's making money. So, I mean, check and check, right? I think I see what I did there. This is true. We don't have a Money in the Bank briefcase floating around. He's doing the Seth Rollins thing where he's like, just swinging around the title. He said that was for Seth. I mean, you're not here every single week, but again, you don't have to be here every single week. He wants to punch a lot of people in the face. Oh god, we're gonna be back in Vision Limbo again. I don't even think we left it, to be honest. Man, we could have all these good matches with Punk as champion. I still want the AJ Styles CM Punk match. I want the Dominik Mysterio and CM Punk match. I need the Finn versus Punk match too, but I noticed there was one person missing in this long list here. Oh, for the love of God! No! No! Oh my god, no! Well, I mean, the whole Crypto Zoo case just got dismissed, so maybe that's why he's back. Oh! Even Punk's like, no! I made a mistake, I spoke too soon. This wasn't the person that I was referring to. Cleveland Kardashian is back, everybody. Our good pal Logan Paul. God dang it. He's trying to get Logan Paul to go to SmackDown. I'm gone for a week and I come back to this idiot on my screen. Oh no, he's going on about how people can't afford things. People are struggling right now, you piece of crap. I know he's a total heel, whatever, but you're broke. I don't care if, I don't care. This dude sucks, and anybody else could probably get away with saying this crap, but this dude sucks. This dude is like textbook grifter, okay? We have established this in the lore. That's all the material that he's got, is that, oh, you're so broke. I can't. Again, literally anybody else could probably get away with it, but this dude, I'm pretty sure he, believes what he says. A used Honda Civic? What are you going on about? Those things This lasts like forever. LA Knight got robbed. We haven't seen this dude for months. When have you earned a title opportunity? This dude sucks. Oh God, Paul Heyman's out here. Is he gonna try to latch on to Logan Paul next? He's found his next target. Oh my God, I hate it here. He said that they're taking a walk to the ring right as they're walking to the ring. Like, Paul, we know what they're doing. What? I don't just see a king without a crown and a... Okay. Okay, thank you, Paul. Thank you for cooking this dude. Thank you, Paul. Thank you. Yeah, no, the Braun and Bronson Brigade have valid claims for this title. And Logan Paul's been gone since, I think, at least SummerSlam, right? He's like in the line waiting to just get in the line. Cook him, Paul. Cook him. I usually give this man crap, but this time I'm with him. Our title. 432 days. I mean, I know that Paul was with Punk the entire time, but still. I'd have to remember how he lost the title. I know that Punk lost it to The Rock. That was a whole thing, like, because that was used to set up Cena versus Rock 2 at Mania 29. Oh my lord. We're almost to 49 though. Braun, just go in there and destroy this man. What is he going on about? He's going on about how slow they are. Have you not watched anything from Braun Breaker? Okay, this, thank you for addressing this. Okay, they kind of like just sat back and wanted to watch what would happen. That makes sense. Logan Paul's gonna go after Punk. I can smell it. You can't trust this man. Yeah, but like they're right there. They're blocking his way. There you go. Go get him, Braun. He just like shoved Logan Paul right to the side. I mean, at least Punk's got the right idea. He's at least got the title and he's ready to take these dudes out. What was the point of Logan Paul coming back? I just, ew. He's gonna psych us out, right? What are we doing here? So we're supposed to cheer for Logan Paul by default in this situation because he was trying to help out CM Punk. I ain't cheering for this guy. Take him out, Bronson Reed, please. Tsunami this man. Now we don't have to see this man on our screen for a minute. Okay, Punk's got a good idea here too. He's got the chair at least. I mean, Punk's at least thinking things through a little bit. I don't know why you would think that Logan Paul would help you out because this dude sucks, but... He has a tendency, listen, he's the type that will throw people under the bus. I just get that vibe from him. We really wasted this amount of time on the opening segment just to have Logan Paul back. Oh, God. What's even worse too is that with Logan Paul, he was like the third person remaining in this year's Royal Rumble, I think. Because he eliminated CM Punk. I will never forgive that man, and I will not forgive WWE for doing that, by the way. I hate it here. But at least we got CM Punk as champion. But the glaring omission from Punk's little thing at the beginning of the show was LA Knight. So I'm wondering if they're going to make us wait and wait and wait and wait and wait for that. I don't know. Because I don't know. They've been floating around each other for weeks and months now. I'm just saying that's a glaring omission, in my opinion. But yeah, this went on way too long. Logan Paul sucks. And we got CM Punk as champion. I don't know what to make of any of this at this point. Except I'm just glad that CM Punk's got the title. Alrighty, friends, we've got ourselves Stephanie Vaquer, Nikki Bella versus the Judgment Day. Of course, Stephanie and Nikki, they've been like, you know, helping each other out, especially involving all the Judgment Day shenanigans. All right, we got Nikki Bella and Roxanne Perez in the middle of the ring. Again, I feel like Roxanne and Raquel, they've had a good little year. Like, have they won all the matches? No, but they've been consistent in the ring. Raquel's really improved. And I mean, Roxanne's just on the show every single week, and like, you know, she's still involved on the show. Oh my God, the Judgment Day's in another tag team match later tonight against AJ and Dragon Lee. So we're gonna see all the Judgment Day members. Okay, we got Dominik Mysterio live too. Look at the Judgment Day actually all over our screens and doing different things throughout the show. Penta versus Starbucks is coming up. That's exciting. All right, Bayley and Lyra versus the... We got so many tag team matches tonight. All right, Stephanie Vaquer got the sneaky tag in. Oh, see, I hate that as a shorter person when somebody does like the head tapping thing. I can't stand that. Also, apologies for the lighting. I am in the process of putting up my Christmas tree, so I'm like, I'm trying to figure out the lighting over here. I mean, it's a little shadowy, but I think it works, right? All right, well, Raquel just got Roxanne out of the ring before Stephanie could go for the Devil's Kiss. They did the little hip bump thing before they jumped off the apron. That was cool. Alrighty, friends. We're back from the break, and Raquel and Roxanne, they picked up quite a bit of momentum, to say the least, during the break. And Roxanne now going in for the cover after the really cool moonsault that she does, like the springboard corner one. All right, we have a Let's Go Nikki chant from the crowd. Nice counter right there. Okay, Raquel got the tag in. Oh, I think she's gonna stop Nikki. Yep, there we go. Oh, that was close. All right, Nikki got a tornado DDT onto Raquel, and Both of them are down. I think Nikki's trying to slowly but surely get over to Stephanie Vaquer to get the tag in. Stephanie's getting some good offense on Raquel here. Oh, Raquel ducked out of the way, and so did Stephanie. Okay. I think Raquel's trying to counter, maybe? I don't know. Okay, well, she got out of the hold there. Stephanie Vaquer got some good distance on that crossbody off the top rope. All right. Into the cover, and a kick out at 2. All right, now Nikki Bella's back in the ring, and here we go. That might do it. Oh, but Raquel's right there. We're going over the top rope, I think. There we go. I mean, is she gonna do it on the apron? Oh, ouch. Right on the apron there from Raquel. That looked painful. Right in the rope, there goes Raquel. I don't know why you would need to be sneaky about it, though. It's not like she had a weapon or anything, right? And Roxanne might have this. And Roxanne picked up the pin. Okay. This was a decent tag team match. I enjoyed it. And, yeah, it wasn't too long, wasn't too short, and I think the right team won in this situation. It'll be interesting to see what happens moving forward. What is happening? What is happening on commentary? What in the world did we just have? What? I'm trying to just see the match, and I'm bamboozled by what we just heard on commentary. There was a lot to unpack, and I don't even know if I can repeat some of it. But here we are. We've got Starbucks versus Penta. Are you kidding me? Okay, so we have Jay coming out to help Punk. Braun and Bronson Brigade. We've got El Grande Americano going after Penta's mask. Of course, Dominik Mysterio has been floating around the Starbucks family at this point, for lack of a better term. And yeah, this has just been a whole situation and a half. Oh yeah, they were all on like NXT, or at least I think it was at least Ryo and Bravo. That's literally their names. Like, what happened to the original Starbucks? I know it's Chad Gable, right? Or not Chad Gable. I think they explained it, right? They literally had proof on the photo. But there was a 4th Starbucks in the original Starbucks. Major changes since what? Okay, Money in the Bank. Okay. See what I mean? I'm telling y'all that they just need to get that original Starbucks back at some point. There goes Penta, but oh, okay, well, he landed on the apron. Oh my god, that looked like that hurt. Like, I know, like, I think the apron's supposed to be like the hardest part of the ring. Again, I'm not a trained professional athlete in any capacity, but like, it just looks painful. Oh, why did he do the little Penta smooth operator walk? Like, no. Yeah, the disrespect was real with that. Penta's up at the second rope now. And there goes El Grande Americano with the kick. Nice move right there. Oh, he's caught up on the top rope there. And there goes Penta with the kick. Oh, they're just like slapping and hitting each other now. Counter from Penta. Into a kick. Second rope. Into the DDT. I don't know why that was all sing-songy. That was just the vibes. Oh, Penta's going, and he went over the top rope right there. Oh, but the referee only kicked out one of them. Oh no. We have the metal plate. Penta with the counter though, and then he got kicked out as well. We're 2 for 2 for kicking out the Starbuckses. There goes Penta. There we go. I mean, that's one way to do it. Just remember the plate. The plate is there. Yep, he went for the flying headbutt there, but no luck right there. Oh, he hit the Mexican Destroyer there, and like the plate was in the mask. Like, I don't know if that had any kind of impact or backfired on anything, but Penta picked up the win against Starbucks here tonight. So I'm happy to see that. And so we'll give that a thumbs up, mostly because Penta won. Alrighty, friends, we've got Dominik Mysterio out here with the AAA Mega Championship and the Intercontinental Championship as well. Again, just the people are so into Dom. They did mention that he's up to 9 title defenses, and I think about like 5.5 months, no, 6.5 months, something like that. So, I mean, that's not too terrible, right? Okay, so he said that nobody can stop him. Oh, snap. That got awkward. If this happens, then this is about to get awkward. And there's Rey Mysterio. Here we go. It's been a minute since we've seen Rey, now that I'm thinking about it. We gotta add to the lore. Mysterio versus Mysterio. Okay, but this is about to get interesting because, I mean, look at how much, like, Dom's accomplished since, well, his dad got injured. And that was, like, literally right before WrestleMania 41. That's what they said on commentary, anyway. I was gonna say, doesn't Rey mean, king in Spanish, right? I mean, the crowd's just chanting Dirty Dom right now, so it's just so fascinating. Like, he's just fighting against this. I mean, I don't think that Dom's the greatest luchador of all time, but there's no denying that he's had a good year this year. Oh my god. Dom just said you keep my father's name out of your mouth referring to Eddie Guerrero. Listen, this is what I'm saying when I'm here to watch my stories. I'm here because it's personal. Okay, but we literally have the Starbuckses running around with Dom, so that to me is a little bit more disrespectful. So maybe pour some energy into that. Stealing his mustache. Okay, that was funny. Dom, you don't need to go to this. You've had a good year so far, okay? How? What are we talking about, Dom? We're losing all sense of the plot here. Oh, snap. He just said as long as he's around, then, well, Dom can't be the king of the luchadors. He's going in. Oh, snap. As long as he's around, Dom will not be the greatest Mysterio. And Ray caught Dom there. Oh no. Got things set up for the 619. A disaster for Dirty Dom, but good for the fans. I mean, it's Rey Mysterio. I still get excited to see Rey Mysterio pop up every now and then. But this was good. I'm excited that we're circling back to all this. I feel like we're probably going to get this as a Survivor Series match, right? Because, I mean, it's in San Diego. Like, this makes sense to me. So overall, this is personal. And I enjoyed it. And we're going to give this a thumbs up. So welcome back, Rey Mysterio. And keep doing what you're doing, Dom. Keep doing what you're doing. All right, well, Becky Lynch is back. So that's exciting. We got some returns. All right. I think that's an understatement that she's been going through a lot. She said that the Vision lost their minds and ruined everything. I mean, yes. Oh, my God. And now she's going off on the crooked referee. And Becky, you kind of screwed yourself in that first match, though, right? Like, we were here for that. You got yourself counted out there. And then I think there was a DQ involved, too. So I'm with you on that first chunk. I can understand, like, you know, the husband getting injured, the Vision being dumb. I can get behind that portion of it. Maxine is cool. But Becky just casually just dropped a Breaking Bad reference. I was wondering when somebody was gonna drop Breaking Bad. It's in my top favorite shows, by far. Although Better Call Saul was just as good as the original. Would recommend. Oh my God, we're really getting close up to Becky there. But I mean, I feel like luck and being good, you know, kind of together would make sense, right? I'm here for Becky just being totally delulu, to be honest. Well, welcome back, Becky. Well, hey, we got Becky Lynch back, and it seems like we're going to be continuing things with her and Maxine, and I'm very okay with that. Maxine's been improving. And of course, well, Becky Lynch is just fantastic, and this is a little interesting. Becky's about to cross paths here with the Kabuki Warriors. Of course, her and Asuka and Kairi, they've all got plenty of history. Becky and Asuka have had some really good matches along the way, so this is a little interesting. Two of the best right there, Asuka and Becky. Just what a moment there. Can we run that back at some point? That'd be great. Either way, welcome back, Becky Lynch. We're gonna give that a thumbs up because, well, Becky's back. I don't think that needs any further explanation. All right, people, we got Lyra and Bayley versus the Kabuki Warriors. Of course, we've had, you know, all the ups and downs with Lyra and Bayley, with Bayley's whole new character transformation, and even before that, Lyra and Bayley were supposed to go for those tag team titles at WrestleMania 41, but Becky took out Bayley, and that's how we got into this whole situation here. Nonetheless, Kabuki Warriors, of course, they've just been like basically trying to ruin everybody's lives, for lack of a better term. I mean, they've been getting into it with Bayley, Lyra, Rhea, Io. Like, I think that makes all the sense in the world. I feel like we're eventually going to probably see the Kabuki Warriors versus Alexa and Charlotte for the titles, if I had to take a guess. I don't know. Newfound aggression from Kairi. She's been aggressive for a little while now, since she's been back with Asuka. What are we going on about? Oh, nice suplex from Bayley right there. Okay. All right, Lyra's in the match now. Okay. Alrighty, friends, we are back from the break, and we've got a little bit of back and forth between Lyra and Kairi right here in the middle of the ring. The tags are made. Bayley and Asuka are inside the ring. Okay, so there was a lot that just happened there. My apologies. We got to pick and choose our battles tonight because there's so much going on here. Oh my God. Okay, so Asuka just captured Lyra right in the Asuka lock, right as Lyra just dove from the top rope. Yeah, no, that would do it. That would totally do it. And the Kabuki Warriors pick up the win. I don't know where things are going to go with Lyra and Bayley now. I'm a little nervous at this point. But either way, this was still a good match. I know we didn't get to chit-chat a whole lot during this match, but the crowd was into it. There were some good moments throughout here, and again, I want to see where everything goes moving forward. Okay, so we have Alexa and Charlotte on the way down to the ring. They just like cut while they were like, you know, bolting down to the ring. That just happened. Well, speaking of Alexa and Charlotte, I mean, hey, we might get this this match sooner rather than later. I don't know, but I want to see this. I really want to see this. This could get interesting. This could get interesting now that we got the tag team titles in the mix here. Alrighty, friends, we've got the World Tag Team titles on the line with the Judgment Day getting their rematch against the current champions, AJ and Dragon Lee, otherwise known as AJ Lee. And, well, they're the tag team AJ Lee. We have another AJ Lee, but this is tag team AJ Lee. I need that trio to just happen at some point. But either way, AJ and Dragon Lee, they won the titles off the Judgment Day, I think about 2 to 3 weeks ago. It's pretty recent. I think we were here for that. And then I think JD, he had that huge match with Sheamus. I believe that was last week. So that was pretty awesome. And now we've got the tag team titles on the line. Finn and JD trying to get the tag titles back. And they had a whole moment backstage with Roxanne and Dom. And I think Roxanne was trying to convince Dom to help out the team. And then Raquel also has a women's championship opportunity against Stephanie Vaquer next week. Alrighty, well, Dom's out, so we're continuing that little thread. Got AJ going after Finn now, and well, that took care of Dom. It looks like AJ's going for JD here, potentially, I think. I think Finn might be cooked here, but I don't trust this whole situation. Yep, there we go. Oh, but Finn's right there. I mean, not like he can really do anything, but still, he's right there. Yep, there goes the phenomenal forearm. Okay, but Finn's right there. There we go. That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't know what was going to happen, but I felt like Finn was going to do something there, and I couldn't tell what he was going to do. Oh, but the ref caught Dom. The ref caught Dom. And there's Sheamus. Well, that makes sense. I was about to ask where Sheamus was, because I felt like, obviously, AJ and Dragon Lee, they needed, like, a little bit of help there to kind of even things up a little bit, even up the odds, right? Dragon Lee breaks up the pin. Oh, this resolution just got a little flaky here. Everything's fine. Okay, actually, yes, everything's fine now. It literally looked like the quality was pulled from like a YouTube video from like the late 2000s, I think. Like before HD like was widespread. There goes Dragon Lee taking out Finn over the top rope there. We're down to AJ and JD in the middle of the ring. Well, not in the middle of the ring, in the corner, but you get the idea. You get where we were going. Oh, and AJ just caught JD. Styles clash. This is it. Alrighty, AJ and Dragon Lee picked up the win. Short, sweet, and to the point, did what it needed to accomplish. And AJ and Dragon Lee got their first tag team title defense under their belts, which is great. Alrighty, friends, we've got ourselves Braun and Bronson Brigade versus Jay and Punk, even after all the shenanigans that went down at Saturday night's main event. Jay was also having a little chit-chat there with Mr. Paul Heyman backstage earlier tonight, and, well, Punk also had a little chit-chat with Jay as well. Oh, Jay. You know firsthand you can't trust Paul Heyman. This has felt very fillery this week, and I understand it, because we're fresh off of Saturday night's main event. We have to start somewhere with the new champion. But I don't know. It's like these two just kind of went at each other on Saturday, and then, well, we had one notable name missing from Punk's opening monologue there. Well, not monologue, but like the opening segment, right? And that leads me to believe that maybe, just maybe, we gotta hold out a little bit longer, people. We gotta hold out hope. But I'm very suspicious about everything because good old Logan Paul's back. Paul Heyman's just floating around at this point. Roman Reigns is kind of a looming presence at this point. We have Survivor Series around the corner, and I'm just suspicious about everything at this point. Alrighty, friends, we've got the Vision taking full control of this match here. CM Punk's not looking too good. They've had to deal with the Vision for 20 years, it feels like. But, like, I don't know, it feels like there should be somebody with Braun and Bronson Brigade. I mean, we were saying this a little bit before with, like, Seth and Becky in the group and everything, but, like, it feels like there needs to be somebody with this group, even though I do like Braun and Bronson Brigade on their own. I think we're just kind of like drained right now because like I feel like we've seen this match before. Maybe that's how long that we've been going in limbo with on this show. Oh, Punk with the neck breaker on Braun Breaker. Hang on a second there. Hang on a second. I see what I did there. I thought that we were supposed to be booing Jay after all these weeks. We were booing him like earlier tonight, right? And at Saturday night's main event, so I don't know what we're doing here. There goes the hip attack to Bronson Reed right there. Jay's going to the top rope, but I don't trust anything. Oh, yep, there he goes. There goes Bronson Reed. That spear just like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know why he's using the spear now that I'm thinking about it more, if Braun Breaker, like, literally destroys people with a spear at this point. Look at Punk getting a lot of air on that diving clothesline there. Did y'all just see that? I think we've had breakdowns in these matches for, like, months now at this point. Here we go. Jay to the outside of the ring. Okay, so we've got the count going. Oh, no. Well, the match got thrown out because everybody was fighting outside the ring. Go team! We got a double count out. Look at this. Look at this change of scenery we got here at the end of the show. Someone's coming out, right? Okay, Punk's going after Bronson Reed right here, but there's Jay. Oh no, we're clearing the commentary table. Good job, Jay. You throw those Pride bottles to the side. And the reinforced announce table. Is it really reinforced if it keeps breaking every single week? Oh, speaking of breaking, I think Braun Breaker just broke Jay right there with that spear. Once again, why is Jay going for a spear if Braun Breaker just destroys people with his spear at this point? We got OTC chants now. Yep, there we go. Braun Breaker with a spear of his own. 23 miles an hour. That's almost the same speed as a residential road, right? At least that's the case here. Like, that speed limit's about 25 miles an hour. So it's within about 5 miles. Punk's coming back in with a chair, and they're just leaving the ring accordingly. Okay, now we got Braun and Bronson getting stuff from under the ring now. This is totally gonna end well. They've got chairs. Oh, there's stupid idiot Logan Paul. You can't trust this dude. You just can't. He's got his stupid brass knuckles or whatever he's doing. Is he there for Punk? No, he's not. Why are we surprised that Logan Paul's a piece of crap? Have we been watching the same show? Paul Heyman's like, no, 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 no. Lord, I hate it here. If this is how the landscape is changing, then I don't want any part of it. Oh, I hate it here. Listen, I'd rather have Jay with the world title than Logan Paul, because at least Jay's got that fan connection, at least with, like, the entrance and stuff. You don't have to like it, but, like, there's no denying that he's got the connection. What is he doing? Logan Paul's gonna trust Paul Heyman. He's extending the hand, I think. Paul's like, don't move. Logan Paul's going right for Paul Heyman, and he gave Paul Heyman the brass knuckles. I'm with the crowd on this. The landscape has changed. Oh, this is gonna get, like, so bad. Oh, no. So Logan Paul is kind of in cahoots, apparently, now, with Paul Heyman and the Vision. This is terrible. Oh, this is terrible, dudes. This is so terrible. But the landscape has changed, everyone. The landscape has changed. Oh, I'm doing great. I'm doing just great. Well, friends, do you feel that the landscape changed tonight? I don't think it did. The landscape changed. It was Logan Paul returning. Like, we're cooked. We are in some deep, dark times, friends. We are in some dark times. I don't know. Based on that ending, once again, you can't trust anybody. And why were they so surprised that Logan Paul, like, went after CM Punk? They've had some interactions this year, and it's Logan Paul, and you just simply cannot trust that dude. Other than Logan Paul being the worst, I still smell that somebody's gonna turn soon in that whole situation, whether that's Punk, Jay, possibly LA Knight at some point. I don't know. Now, outside of Logan Paul trying to ruin my evening here on the couch, we had some good little matches. Very tag team heavy matches tonight, which, again, I probably would have just flipped things around just a little bit. You know, maybe have a good mix of tag team and singles matches, I feel like, right? But this week felt very fillery to me overall. But I get it because we have 2 title matches next week. We also have the tournament to determine John Cena's final opponent. I would like to see the final bracket at some point. That would be delightful. That'd be great. So we got quite a little show on our hands next week. I think we've got Rusev versus Damian Priest, which that should be pretty good. We got Sheamus versus Shinsuke. So those 2 tournament matches are a thing. And then, of course, we talked about the 2 women's championship matches going on next week as well. So not a bad show for next week on paper, but this felt very fillery. And again, like, the landscape totally changed because Logan Paul was on the show. And don't think, wait, I didn't notice how Mr. CM Punk didn't mention LA Knight at the top of the hour there during that opening segment. Again, I know the internet tends to kind of run with some things here and there. We don't know anything. We don't know what's going on. But again, I still think that he could very well be the one to take the title off of Punk. It kind of writes itself a little bit, I feel like. And again, like we've been saying, they're going to make us wait and wait and wait for these things, because look at how long we had to wait for that U.S. title run. I need my proper Eras Tour feud. But regardless, this was a fillery show. Not a whole lot to talk about. I mean, there was, but there wasn't. We had some returns with Ray and Becky. We had that really good segment with Dom and Ray as well. More Judgment Day shenanigans. So I felt like it was an okay a show. But let me know what you thought about this week's episode of Monday Night Raw down in the comments down below. Leave a like, leave a comment, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell button so you get notifications around here and that sort of thing. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next one.